Namaste. We are back with the story.
Okay, what is the story today, Krishnan?
So today's story can be named in this way: 3 mortal lives.
Okay.
So you know the meaning of mortal. Mortal means death. The people who die.
Okay.
So the best example for it is humans.
Okay.
We die.
Okay. So we are mortal beings.
Yeah, we are mortal beings.
Okay.
So let's start our story. So in the abode of Lord Vishnu, which is Vaikunta, there were 2 demigods who were the guards of Vishnu, Jaya and Vijaya.
Okay.
They were very proud of their job. They were always devoted to the Lord. They were proud because we can see the Lord anytime we want. We are the guards. We are standing at the doorstep of the door. Of the Lord. Yeah, of Lord Vishnu. We should be so proud. So there were a category of beings called the Sanat Kumars.
Okay.
They were very specially created by Brahma. They were really very wise. They had the knowledge of all the Vedas and they were very wise. So one time they were coming to visit Lord Vishnu in the Vaikunta. But one problem is there with them. Although being so powerful and so wise, their bodies were very small.
Okay.
They resembled tiny children.
Okay.
So one day they went to Lord Vishnu in Vaikunta. At that time Lord Vishnu was resting. And Jaya and Vijaya, as usual, were standing outside the door of Lord Vishnu's chamber and were guarding. At that time, when they came, the Kumars,
Sanat
Kumars came to that area to visit Lord Vishnu and were going to enter into the chamber of Lord Vishnu. Jaya and Vijaya blocked the way and told that Lord is resting and you go back to them. You go back to where you came from. You are not allowed to go inside. At that time, Sanat Kumars told that I don't care about that. Lord Vishnu is God and he might be very happy to know that his devotees have come. I don't think the Lord is going to mind to disturb him from the sleep. So at that time also, Jaya and Vijaya were told the same. They told that you are not allowed to go inside. But the Sanat Kumars were very patient. They told again and again. There was an argument and argument turned into hatred. At that time, Jaya and Vijaya got very angry and told that you children are not allowed to go inside it. But actually they were not children, but they just resembled children. At that period of time, the patience of the Kumars broke. They became very angry and cursed Jaya and Vijaya that you are very proud of this job because you are very close to Lord Vishnu. You have become
Arrogant.
Yes.
You have become very ahangari and arrogant because
proud.
You are so close to Lord.
Yeah, and you have become proud of yourself. So they cursed him that he had to take life on earth.
Okay. So as a
mortal life.
Okay.
Far away from Lord. Means not in the house of Lord, not in Vaikunta. Far away from Lord.
That is the punishment for their arrogance.
The curse. At that moment, Vishnu came out of his chamber and learned what happened over there. Full thing. And then he asked his guards, why didn't you let them in? They were great people. I felt that I was proud. I was proud that they visited me. Such knowledge, learned people visited me. Jaya and Vijaya stood stuntless. They couldn't tell anything.
Helpless.
Yeah, helpless.
They thought they were only doing their duty protecting the Lord.
Yeah. They fell into the feet of Lord and the Kumars and Kumars felt pity on them. So they told that we cannot take back the curse which have already been uttered. But we can lighten the curse. So for that I give you 2 options. You can either take 7 birds on earth as a friend of Lord, or 3 birds on earth as the enemy of Lord and be killed by the Lord. So
and what they chose?
Wait, I'll tell you about. After that lifetimes were over, they could return back to Vaikunta as the guards of Lord Vishnu.
Okay.
So they started discussing among each other, Jaya and Vijaya. They thought that if they chose 7 lives on earth, it would be very hard, because although we are friend of Lord, but we cannot see the Lord and resemble the Lord like it was in Vaikunta. So they thought that if they were enemy of Lord, they would think about the Lord at least every time. Only hatred also, but still they are thinking about the Lord, and only 3 lifetimes they can return back fastly to Vaikunta.
Obviously,
Yeah.
rebirth would be shorter, and also a Shatru, an enemy, would be always thinking about his enemy.
Yes.
So it is a blessing in disguise. Like,
Yeah.
you will be always thinking about your Lord. That is what
Yes.
a Bhakta always wants. Great.
So they were given that.
That
So
is
they took 3 births on earth as the enemies of Lord,
Lord.
and were killed by Lord.
Okay.
Now, at that time, after they chose it, Vishnu told like this. Now you must have understand what was your mistake, and your punishment starts at this moment.
Now itself. There
Yeah.
is no postponing the punishment.
Yes. So now I will tell you who they took
Birth as.
So the first was Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu.
Oh.
You know Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, right?
Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu were actually Jaya-Vijaya.
Yeah, Jaya and Vijaya were Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu, everyone must know. He is the father of Prahalada, and Hiranyaksha is the brother of Hiranyakashipu.
Okay.
Then the second birth was as Ravana and Kumbhakarna.
Oh.
Aren't you surprised to know this?
That is new information to me.
Yes. And the third birth was
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Must be Shishupala, because Shishupala always remembers the Lord.
Yes.
Okay, one is Shishupala.
Shishupala, and the second one is Dandavakra.
Dandavakra. Okay.
Dandavakra must not have been heard by all, but Dandavakra is also killed by Lord Krishna.
So it becomes 3 births.
3, yeah.
Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu is 1 birth for Jaya-Vijaya. Another one is Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Then Shishupala and Dandavakra. So these were the 3 births that Jaya and Vijaya took. Oh, that is new piece of information to me. Great.
Yes. So today we will talk little bit about the Ravana and Kumbhakarna.
Okay.
Because they are short. Yeah, everyone
story
knows
everybody
it.
must be familiar with. Yes.
Yeah. So they were the villains or the people enemy of the god in Ramayana. So they were killed by Rama, who is an avatar of Lord Vishnu. So he is Lord Vishnu itself. So they were killed by Lord Vishnu. How they were killed, I'll tell you. So Kumbhakarna was the brother of Ravana, who used to sleep for at least 6 months in a year, and would wake up and eat and again sleep. He was very fat and very huge. He was a Rakshasa, but not that bad as Ravana. So during the war, and Ravana, you know what he did. He kidnapped Sita in the forest, in the exile of Rama, and forced her to marry, but she did not.
She would have a good fight.
Yeah, she would have a good fight. And then they had a war with Rama and Hanuman and their soldiers. And Rama defeated Ravana and Kumbhakarna. The thing is that Kumbhakarna knew the truth. Kumbhakarna was actually good, but he was devoted to his brother. He even warned Ravana that don't do this. It's not good.
This is only going to bring us harm.
Yes. But Ravana did not listen to Kumbhakarna, and war happened.
They got killed.
Yeah, killed. So this was today's story. Now we will continue to tell the story about Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu and Dandavakra and Shishupala in our next videos.
Okay. I hope you all enjoyed the video and you got to learn something new. I got to learn something new today about Jaya-Vijaya. Hope you also like the piece of information and the story. Please subscribe, keep liking and commenting our videos. Thank you for all your encouragement so far.